Alright, start the video now just so you can kind of see the situation that we're dealing with. We've got a little bit of wear now on the ICE, and we're trying to just get it a few more races because, yeah, you don't want to start changing engines too soon. So what I might need to start doing is swapping engines for practice and start using this as a practice engine, and then number 2 is the race engine. So we did not make it out of qualifying, out of Q1, unfortunately. So we are starting, I think, 17th. And here we
Welcome
are.
along then to France, host of the world-famous Tour de France. But we're not talking 2 wheels today, we're talking 4, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. The circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6-mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, with the main overtaking chance expected going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position,
Once again,
and Valtteri
Mercedes.
Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Norris, Max Verstappen and Leclerc, Gasly, Perez, Sainz and Sebastian Vettel, Tsunoda, Stroll, Fernando Alonso and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, a Haas, Mick Schumacher and George Russell, Ocon and Nicholas Latifi.
Okay, so I
And
guess
with
16th.
preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So, yeah, let's hope
After
that,
the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I do a little better on the start here and only need to take a few attempts, maybe one attempt at it. Alright, so we are going to be starting out cloudy, partly cloudy, no rain. What we need to do is swap this around and go with our nice medium soft strategy. Let's get this tuned up. Right there's looking best, 18, 22, and 13. And fuel-wise, we are going to drop this down 52.5 and try to save some fuel. I know I could go probably a little lower, but I don't want to get myself in an issue where we need to save fuel. Just come in here, and I want to add a little front wing, and then I need to remember to take that off later on. But let's hope starts are a little better. I struggle on heavy fuel here. I kind of struggle everywhere here because it's a parking lot. Unfortunately, it's an okay layout, but with it being a testing track primarily, it's covered in lots of runoff. Had a little wheel spin there that prevented me from...
on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Nearly killed him. He's fighting back, and we are not going to be able to do a whole lot there, and ran into the back of it. Let's hope that wasn't damage. Get him back there and try to catch up to the back of the pack. Hopefully we didn't get any damage on the nose there. I don't think we did. Need to be using overtake more on the starts. So at the moment you can see we are half a lap to the bad. Hopefully we can start correcting that. I'm not feeling very quick though right now, so that's not good. But I think tire wear wise we're okay, and you know what, we're on the mediums and it looks like everyone else is on the softs, so not too much of a concern at the moment. We'll hopefully come back at around lap 14. Have a few laps where we are catching back up as they're managing older tires. We're not going to get too far compared to them on the mediums, but I think with heavy fuel it's the better idea. God, it won't turn for me. I've got the whole field stacked up behind me. Short shift to save us some fuel. I'm not sure that's working.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Well, that's great. Mid-season, everything's starting to get worn. Just something we're going to have to deal with. Race 6 of 20. And I think everyone's going to have some DRS behind us, so
when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We're going to have to hopefully pull out a bit here and get away from Russell so he doesn't have a shot. Looks like Giovanni is falling off a bit from the pack. Just not getting a lot of turn on the front end with this heavy fuel at the moment. And we are getting worse and worse on fuel, but I think we're going to get lapped. We don't have the fast pace that we have had in the last few, so I think we're going to be a lap car. We seem to be quite a ways off on speed compared to everyone else at the front. And, well, I can't hit an apex to save my life. And they have DRS. pulled off there, but he's going to get us on the back stretch. We're just dying. I don't know what's going on. We should be starting to get a little better than them with these mediums, but they're just not turning. I cannot get them to turn at all. Like, even out of that, I couldn't turn. Just lost the nose there. Tried to carry too much speed through the middle. Got me all screwed up here on exit. We have DRS. Save us into turn 1. We're almost out of overtake already. Totally missed turn 1 and 2. I would just like the car to turn. Please. Try to save a little fuel there. I'm just eating up fuel. I'm slow. Everything's going wrong. It's not good. Not the race Lake Speed needs after 2 points finishes, but probably the more realistic finish in a Haas, even with our upgrades. Obviously, real life Haas, we would be a mile back already. Alright, well, we're gonna get swamped here.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Close it off. I cannot believe how far we've fallen back. Maybe I'm just overdriving. I can't even get it to turn there through that low speed. I'm not even on the throttle and it won't turn. Nearly ran into the back of him. I wasn't expecting him to turn in the braking zone.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake.
No, I don't think they will. I think we will. Oh, yeah. Once they get the inside line there, holy shit, Mick. Well, we're going to the back of the parade. I guess if we beat Latifi, that's okay. You know, that's our main rival. I just don't understand what's happening with the tires. We don't have any wing damage. It never said anything about watching the front end. We're just... The front tires are just worn to shit already. Well, we don't need to worry about fuel because we're definitely getting lapped. Not even using hers right now. This is kind of just get the car through the race, hope something happens. Perfectly timed yellow, or I don't know, magical speed at the end. Some ERS here. ERS, as people want me to call it. But that sounds exactly like DRS, so I'm gonna call it ERS. I'm just gonna stay in the train and hopefully drop Latifi, and then we'll worry about if we're faster than them. I don't want to wear the fronts out too much, but my god, they're already burning up. But it's starting to feel like it's coming back to me. Ooh, that wasn't good. That's not going to help an engine that's already dead. Got a bad exit out of there. Didn't use ERS, ERS. Car is starting to feel a little better. But I've also stopped until that last corner driving it in too hard. Since I'm packed up behind them and can't really overdrive the corner without hitting them. Well, let's go for it. Well, there's no go for it. That was a unique pass. I think the tires might be coming to us now compared to theirs. Oh man, the front end just died. But we should be able to make the pass easy here. Try to cut it.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Well, I'm not sure that was a nice move, but it got us ahead of him. It was pretty sloppy. does seem like they're starting to fall
Okay,
off now.
gap ahead is 2.4 seconds.
Let's go get Raikkonen. Ocon's quite a ways up. Try to break this DRS train. Bad exit. We need Mick to challenge Russell. Half on him. Nose shot off to the right. But we have cleared their DRS, so now we can start working forward. 2.3 seconds. Try to actually hit my lines. You know, I got this damn thing on the screen telling me where I need to brake and turn and do everything, and I'm still screwing it up, so it shows how great I am. Oh man, that was pathetic. At least 2 seconds clear now behind. Mick's got around Russell. So that's helped things out. Big miss. Kimmy's pulling away. So we're not getting very good recharge on the ERS. Front end's just toast. Mick's gained half a second on us. We got people on softs coming into pit. They're going on the mediums now. So Verstappen just came out ahead of us, but he's really not even at the front because he started 5th, I think. Mick's still hanging on us 1.5 back. Need to get on the gas earlier there on the exit so you can use up the curb. This is this one that you don't want to. Perez is in. Hamilton's in and coming out.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.6 seconds.
We are not doing good laps, but strategy maybe will come to us. In practice, I did a bit of a heavy fuel run on the mediums, and man, they sucked, and they still suck. Kimmy's 3.5 ahead of us now. Going quite long on softs. Man, I got all confused there for a second. Again, I have a green line telling me where to go, and I'm still getting confused by everything going on at this track. This thing would be a mess on iRacing. But I would take it. We need all the tracks we can get. Perez is catching us. We're pulling away a bit from Schumacher. If we could get a yellow flag as we get back to the pits, that would be amazing. That's the kind of thing I need right now. Jesus, I cannot get that thing to turn. No use in defending this.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Might come in a little early because I've roasted these front tires.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of the race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please. That means lifting off the throttle and letting the car coast to the braking line.
We're fine. We're gonna get lapped. I don't even know where pit entrance is. I'm gonna assume right there. Yep.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
Well, that's not the one I wanted. That is
We
what I
can't
want.
take you right now. Pit in next lap. Gap to teammate behind is 2.7 seconds.
That's sad that I'm not able to get much longer on the mediums than everyone got on the softs. I did a very terrible run here.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Alright, I thought it took over and then it didn't, and then it did. Alright, so let's hope I can be much better on these mediums, go long. I'm going to have to go longer on this one to make the softs work at the end. So, man, that was a disappointing first run. Oh, and okay, we did have front wing damage.
Go now.
Maybe that's why. They didn't even tell me. It didn't even show up.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in
Well,
our
now
strategy.
we're really fucking out of it. Unless all of a sudden I'm a hero with a wing that's not broken. Nope, I still suck. We're ahead of Latifi, but we are miles behind the guys in front. Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't the wing. Wonder if I accidentally selected do a wing change when I was changing the front wing angle. Yeah, I think the best we're going to be able to do in this race is 17th. Unless I figure out how to drive. Little errs on exit onto these long straights to help. Just watch the balance of the tire wear and hopefully it's a little better this time. .4, essentially 4.5.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Feeling a little better. I'm not over driving. Maybe I'm figuring it out. .8. Setting personal best sectors. Way too wide, it didn't turn back in there. And I just don't know what the hell I did there. It was turning, and then it wasn't. 4 seconds. Could have been a little closer, but I screwed up that whole complex. Bad sector. we need to take this to about lap 40. So we've still got 20 or so laps left on it, on these tires. So it's okay to go fast, but we also got to think long run, just so that we don't have to try to make softs survive too long. Front end is just wearing out way too much. Another half second.
Gap to car in front is 3.5 seconds.
Half second just out of that first sector. They did go to softs again, so might be somewhere where our advantage is coming out. We're just still being terrible on fuel management. And as everyone who doesn't pay enough attention to Formula One comes in and says, change the mix. Well, you can't. They've gotten rid of being able to change the mix. See how I press up? Can't do anything with it. When they made the party mode rule where you couldn't have different mixtures than what you run in qualifying, that got rid of all of that. Now there is a lean for if you are extremely short on fuel, but I think that is automatically put on because I have no option to get to it. You don't have ERS deployment changes, you only have the overtake button, so yeah. Know your F1 rules before you comment. Kind of held the gap the last few laps.
You're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure we are. That was only 2 or 3 tenths there.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
We're just... ERS management's terrible. Everything's terrible. This is one of the worst races we've had. And there's no excuse for it. The car just was not balanced at all. Spain, we didn't have much of an option because it was raining the whole time. We couldn't do anything strategy-wise. This, we should be doing much better than them, and I can barely keep the damn tires on it.
You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
Yeah, that's the good news is Latifi's in this race, so we're not dead last. Did some really bad shifting there. Got to build uppers and close in the gap. Nope. Alright, 1.4. If I take this next lap to build up
We're
overtake
trailing our teammate by 3.9 seconds.
and can still close in on him, and we should be able to use that in DRS to make a move and hopefully get away. Well, nope, because I am missing every apex. We're just, like, we're so understeery right now that when I get anywhere near the cars in front, we just go to crap. And then I overdrove that because I'm losing focus. I'm almost thinking about doing a 3-stopper.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Alright, so we've got what are our options here? I don't think we have much. should be able to get this done fairly easy here, although I spin the tires up horribly bad on exit. I don't think we're even gonna make it, are we? Jesus, that was such a bad tire spin. He goes really wide. I can't take advantage of it. But we got the long straight here and a better run. Blew that badly. Very badly. Jesus. Alright, well. Now he's coming back with ERS. And able to just blow around us with that Mercedes engine. We're gonna just put the nose up there.
Good job, nice overtake.
We're fine here. A little bit of clean air. We just need to get ahead of Mick. Wish I could get on the radio and say move him out of the way.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Alright, 1.8 behind us. Now let's focus on Mick. We are catching Raikkonen. Bad wheel spin. Hopefully the leader's getting close to lapping us, because we're not good on fuel at all. Even with getting lapped, I don't think we're close on fuel. This track just ate up fuel. Plus, with my horrible lines, I'm going like 5 miles longer. Let's try to save some fuel. This might be stupid, but right now we're worse off than a lap, and we're not going to get lapped twice in this. So can we save enough fuel behind him in the draft? No, definitely not, because now we're using up even more fuel. Well, no more short fueling.
Some information on Ocon. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Well, we might beat Ocon.
Mick is coming in for his stop.
Do I just try to save fuel here?
Gap to car in front is 6.6 seconds.
See if we can short shift our way to fuel saving.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Yeah, they fell away at the start of the race. We're not racing Giovinazzi, he's just... Alpha's got us outpaced massively. We just missed the mark this week. We overdrove that. Hamilton's doing 133s, we're doing terribles, so we should be getting lapped, but if he's only at the line, I assume he's the leader. But he might have just done his last pit. We have been able to save a lot of fuel here, but we've lost a lot of time as well. Cannot get that turn right.
We're leading our teammate by 21.4 seconds.
Alright, we're under a lap now. We're doing 35s, Hamilton's doing 33s. Should definitely get lapped. And when we pit, we'll lose a bunch of time. I just don't think we're going to be able to push it when we get on the softs, which was the whole plan of this. Ocon's coming up with his engine issues or whatever he's got going on. Getting a lot of help here from the Alpha. Just unfortunate. I was hoping for a good race, but we have been out of it since the get-go. Don't need to knock the wing off. Almost knocked the wing off.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Alright, still under a lap. We've held the gap to Mick, even doing all this fuel savings, so that's positive. Got like 7 more laps, I think. We're gonna lose the draft here. Try to claw back in range so that we can keep the draft. .97 now. Just want to know where the leader is. Ocon's winning the pits. Wish I would have just drove this way the whole race. Seems to have helped the tire wear as well.
Gap to teammate behind is 24.3 seconds.
Well, Botas is at the line, so he's going to be really close to us when we pit, I think. Completely missed that. Oh, wow. Well, it didn't feel like that wear, but that's because we're going so slow, saving fuel. Tires are definitely used up. We are in 15th, but I think 17th is going to be... I fucked that whole section up with ERS on, or overtake on. Yeah, we're still pulling ahead of Mick, so I think 17th or 16th is realistic and where we're going to finish.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Giovanni goes defensive there. That's fine. I'm not really worried about pace. Oh, shit.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
All right. We are 25.5 ahead of Mick. We got 3 laps till we pit. Unless I wreck it, but it's going to be hard to find anything to hit.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Down to 0.9 on fuel, so that's good. It's going to allow us to push a bit on the softs when we need to. But we're going to still need to get lapped, which I assume will happen fairly easy once we pit. Fuck. Alright, tires are not happy there. This has worked out well, though, for saving fuel behind him. It's got me to pace myself as well. But sadly, not anywhere near points.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Let's go ahead and come in now.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. Your pit window opens next lap.
I wanted to box this lap. Alright, fine. Are they going to make me wait, really? Strolls in the pits.
In this lap. In this lap. Push now.
Not going to use hers. Overtake. Try to save a bit. Stroll's 15 behind, but he's on softs, so we're not going to catch him. Kimmy is 16 behind on mediums, so might be a possibility, but very doubtful. Okay. We're gonna do a wasteful wing change for no reason this time. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Go, go, go.
Alright. We should be ahead of Ocon.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Four seconds ahead of Mick and only 6 seconds behind Kimmy. But we got a 13-lap stint with these. Might be able to close it in on Kimmy. Yeah, we definitely will. So 15th place, not terrible. Have we been lapped while we were in the pits? Looks like we have not, but he is behind us, so. Stroll puts in fastest lap. We're not going for top speed here. We're going
second
for
a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
We're going for pass Kimmy. Get a 15th place.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.0 seconds.
We're doing that without overtake. And I think I'm just going to not worry about it, build it up. We're not going to catch Stroll. He's fastest man on track right now. I doubt I'm going to be fast. Who knows though, we've randomly got fastest lap out of nowhere a couple of times, so. But I need to also get lapped, so we've got that fuel situation.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Well, purple first sector.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
How do you want me to stop mileage? Just pull over? Think about what you say. No purple middle sector. God, these tires feel so good. Except for their bad angle. Russell's out. How did I not get DRS there? Well, I think I hit him again. That was a good cut. And that was a terrible exit. No overtake. Just wasting time behind someone on terrible tires. We got someone went off there.
Check your MFD for a
Hold on. All right. First flashback.
new strategy option.
Wasn't ready for him to stop it there. Still almost did it again.
Green flag.
Just trying to set him up. Should have had the pass done and over with by now. And he stops on exit. What the fuck was that? All right. I need the leaders to get around to us. Badly. Where are they? Still miles behind. Couple turns. I think I just need to go a little slower, enough to stay ahead of Kimmy, but slow enough to get lapped.
We're leading our teammate by 18.2 seconds.
He's close. I wish I could get information on how far away he is.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
That's not what I said. I want
P15. You're in P15. Stroll ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 11.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Raikkonen behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8 laps to go. The gap to the car ahead is 11.4 seconds.
How is the leader still not past Ocon? Yeah, we don't need anything from there. Just gonna try to tell it no box, but I think I figured it out now. I don't know how to get it to go away.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, this is a pretty sad race. We were not involved in it. Now, we did somehow jump the Alpha Kimmy, but you know, if I had fuel, I might have been able to chase down Giovannotti. Unfortunately, this track's just no way to save anything on fuel. Trying to slow down a little bit here. Once Lewis gets past us, then we can try to go a little quicker, but also remembering that we got to Watch fuel because we've used it up a bit. That was a miss shift. Hamilton's going, Hamilton or Botas, one of the two, is going through the chicane now. Big lift and coast where Kimmy can't pass us. Got a McLaren right there in second, it looks like.
Gap to car in front is 14.7 seconds.
They are challenging for the lead. For the win. .92. This McLaren is taking their sweet ass time to catch us. Got some blue lights flashing for Kimmy, I believe, so we're getting close. Or it might have just been for Ocon.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah. Wasn't paying attention. We'll be able to hold him off. And this will slow us down a bit. We're getting blue flags. And we get the DRS because he was ahead of us at the line. He's eventually going to have to slow down. We've saved a bunch of fuel with these very slow corners where I'm backing him up. Ocon's catching us a bit, but we're okay. I've had overtake on this whole time because Kimmy surprised me.
Okay, gap ahead is 15.6 seconds.
We're just playing with Kimmy. And hopefully slowing the McLaren down. Lock pass.
Blue flag. Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Whoops. Well, we're going to do that very bad. Alright, now we can pull away from Kimmy. This has just been the biggest clusterfuck of a race for me. Just destroyed my strategy.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Goodbye, Mercedes. But you're helping me pull away from Kimmy.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
So Hamilton's going to get the win and fastest lap. Just pure dominance by Mercedes this year. McLaren all of a sudden second fastest team. And Red Bull, man, did they get those ratings really wrong.
Our gap to the car in front is 14.3 seconds.
Can I screw Hamilton over? Take away a point from him? With his own toe? Probably not. This is a sector where we die. Should be the race. And there we go. Man, that was bad.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That was very poor. Driver of the day, Max Verstappen. Who knows why?
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They
Don't need to see that. It's always the same now. See
So
what the
after a
standings
magnificent
were.
race, we can now see the drivers making their...
Daniel gets a second.
So then,
that
it's
crap.
time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race
So
today
Max
for our championship
moves up
leader. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who
to
would you
fourth.
say is a
That's not really
contender
driver
for
of the day.
driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was
He made
definitely
one
my
spot
driver
up.
of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile,
standings.
AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table.
Well, Red Bull's out of
I'm
this
equal
thing.
parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One.
And
Be sure to join us for the
at least
next one.
Alpine, Alpha, and Williams didn't score a point. So that allows us to continue up ahead of them. Although AlphaTauri did get past us, but they were going to be hard to compete with. And, well, our engines, we need a new engine going into the race, next race. We gained 2 more points on Latifi. And, you know, hopefully we can move up into the mid-tier, take a mid-tier team to a championship. Haas has still got its downfalls, and that thing did not turn for me at all. So, I guess let's find out what happens before we go to Austria. See if we
I
get
know
any
we were expecting
upgrades.
some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control.
No, that's
We'll
neat.
need to tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D
Oops.
screen.
We're not in charge of that. Like I said, the AI decides everything, just to make it more of a driver focused career. We have done a whole lot of nothing on progression right now. So Williams is kind of coming back at us. Luckily, Red Bull Ring should be somewhat of an easier place, and it's definitely not somewhere that I want to take a engine that's about ready to die. So I'll practice with the broken engines, and then we're definitely going to at least change the ice. We go, yeah, I think ice, turbo, probably be the best. So that is the plan for the next race, and hopefully it'll be a little more entertaining than this one. So no more short fueling. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.